here. Hey y'all, there it goes. How are y'all doing? Alrighty. Hopefully y'all are doing good tonight. Let's get all of our fun stuff up here. Alrighty, let's see if we can get that thing to skip. Who's ready to do black and gold? I'm ready. I love this gold. This gold little mesh is like one of my very, very favorites. So, that's what we're doing tonight. There it is. How about it? Looks like everything's working well. Yay! Okay. There we go. All right. How are y'all doing? Mama's not here, but Dad's back there. She's fine. She just is very tired today. All right. So, y'all can't see a thing. So we're going to do the black and gold. This one is a kit. And let's see if I can get these apart. So we have the black and gold mesh. Oh my gosh, look at that. That just... And then the gold. This one is going to be pretty. And I wanted to kind of be monochromatic with it because they're such good contrasting colors. So we do have a little bit of white that I've added in. So that's our little bit of contrast, that white. But we have the black and the gold with a little bit of white. And then we have another black and white. When this one is gold and white. So this one says, ho, ho, ho. Oh, do you have to be closer? Okay. She has to be closer. All right. So we will. Whoop. Okay. We're going to do 12 inches. I was thinking about doing them with y'all in live. Like tomorrow and Friday. 2, 3, 4. I'm standing on it. 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yep. 7. 8. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I was about to cut too many. That would have been a tragedy. All right. Okay. So here we go. Oh, and I will tell y'all, I had a couple of requests for the comb. So we're going to have a mini comb that's just going to be like 6, 8, 10. And then we're going to have a mega comb that's going to be 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 at the top. So we have them. I just need to test them. My foot's okay. You know, it's hanging in there. I am in a different kind of boot, and it is helping me a lot more. So I was really having a lot of trouble in the last boot. It just wasn't, it just was hurting a lot. So I'm in a different boot now. And it's a lot better. Okay, so y'all cannot see one thing I'm doing. All right, so all these are cut at 12. All the mesh is cut at 20. And I want to do the 2 ruffles on top. Okay. There we go. All right, so we've got all our ribbons cut. We can get started. All right. Do we want to do mini bows on the bottom? That's a silly question. I know the answer to that is yes. Do I even need to ask? Right? All right. Alrighty. Here it is. So let's do 12-inch mini bows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right. I don't know if I will be able to get any of the snowman plush. I haven't seen, they haven't had enough for me to do really any kind of kit with yet. We'll see. It's still, I think they're still getting stuff in, so hopefully they will. All right. So let's move all our stuff around here. Let's get y'all zoomed in. Maybe just a little bit higher. Whoops. Dog. Drives me nuts when it does that. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to tuck the edge under, just like that. And then go right up the center, making a ruffle. Alright, just flip it down because we're going to put another one on top. So we'll start with the black and gold on the top, and then we'll go to flip-flop it. Okay. You like the new signs, huh? Did you pick which one you like the most? Because I was going to design something for that tomorrow. So far, it looks like the purple is winning. Are you laughing about that? Yeah. All right, so let's do the one, this one, with the black and gold. There we go. All right, so we just pinch in the middle and then just make a little ruffle curl on it either side. All right, then we take the whole thing out. Oh, look, I didn't even open my ties. We'll do that. Okay, right down it goes. Yeah, I like the polka dots too. This one is like a snowberry. It's really cute. There we go. Yes, there is a silver and navy sign. It's Christmas. Is that what you're looking for? Or are you talking about something that just a plain one? So that's the first one. Is that what you're talking about, Teresa? Okay, then we're going to start with the black and the gold on the bottom. There wasn't any blue and gold poinsettia ribbon. Not with the blue and gold kit. Oh, you mean the small one? Okay, well you need to email us. Because I'll never remember it. You just have to email orders@hardworkingmom.com because I will never remember, I promise. So just email us. sticking together. Okay, there we go. I need to stop and fix these. So I'm just going to pull it up so it just kind of brushes against each other. That. Let's open these. Hopefully so. Hopefully you can. All right. Look how pretty that is. All right. So if you do decide to do mini bows, you would just fold it over like this, push it down, so you're just overlapping, in it goes. That's it. So when I do the mini bows, I usually do them minimal. Okay, there we go. Minimal bow. Yeah, the mesh is cut at 20 inches and the ribbon. What kind of door hanger do you need for a storm door? You could do one of the wood door hangers. The ribbon is cut at 12 inches. Or you could do the pancake wreath. That's probably what I would do. If you're trying to put it in between your door and the storm door. Otherwise, you can get one of those really heavy-duty the little clips that go on the glass, and that'll hold a wreath, and you can put it outside. Unless there's some reason you wouldn't want to do that. Isn't the mesh pretty? What do I need to make? All I saw was something plastic that I need to make. I didn't see what it was. I will tell you today, we figured out something really cool that our laser can do. We can actually, this one is a kit, yes. We can actually put initials and designs on watch bands. We played with it today. It's cool. It's really cool. I'll have to go grab it before we get off so I can show you. I should have thought about bringing it in here. I didn't. There we go. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. This mesh is so pretty. Oh. This wreath base? Is that what you mean? I got it from my wholesaler. You having trouble finding them? This little thingy is called a Deco Mesh Ruffle tool. It's in my shop. You can see it in my bio, or you can just go to shop.hardworkingmom.com. There we go. It's 20 inches. The mesh is cut at 20 inches. And then I just ruffling and stacking them right on top of each other. There we go. Yeah, y'all, Owl is not feeling very well. So she is not on Facebook. So it's just us, me, and y'all, rather. I'm sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. So we're hoping she'll be back soon. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that pretty contrast. Oh, I love that. Okay. There we go. It's actually a Christmas wreath. Did you see the sign? You know what, though? You could put the sign on and then at the end of the season change the sign out for a New Year's sign, which is even better. La Catarina sign. I'll have to look that up. I'm not sure what that is. If you have sign requests, you just need to email me. As long as they're not too personalized, I'll do them. If they're too personalized, we usually only do them in the wood. It's not as much trouble to design things in the wood as it is in the metal. I know, isn't it pretty? Thank you. I love this mesh. I'm hoping, really hoping that tomorrow we will have the sign up for the masterclass ready. You'll get, what? Let's see. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, maybe even Friday from me. And then I have 3 designers in my group, and you'll get one something from each one of them. So, it's gonna be fun. Oh, New Year's in black. Yeah, I have done the New Year's in the black and gold before too. I just thought it'd be fun to do Christmas, because it's a little unexpected, but so pretty. You just change out the sign and then you'd be set. You could just go all the way through. I know I don't have very many of this left in stock, but there are some. I actually added a few more before we went live. So that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. Because we'll be out of the black and gold mesh, which of course is the most important thing in the whole wreath. Right? I think it is. That is what I'm obsessed with, this black and gold. Oh, oh, oh. I just love it. Listen, if I could find some glittery ornament things, I would have them. I have looked. There's just hardly anything out this year. Or I can get some, but it's not a big enough quantity to even, you know. Because if we only got a few, it would not go over well. So we just haven't been able to find anything. There. But I could show you how to make your own. How do you order? If you want to order one of these kits, you just go to shop.hardworkingmom.com and it'll be right on there. There's also a link in my bio if you're on TikTok. There we go. Lift these up. And they do come with everything. I thought you wanted the, oh. Did you ever get the blue and gold one, Ann? I'm sure we could take one down for you, because I'm pretty sure you didn't get the blue and gold one. It was gone. There we go. Okay. I don't know if she just wants to sit there so she can watch, or if she really likes that little thing that's in there.
She likes to listen.
Yeah, that must be what it is. Okay. I have to save one for Share Bear too. She apparently was out on my site the other day, and she messaged me like at 10:30 at night and said, I have to have one of these. Okay. That would just be terrible if she didn't get one. We have to take care of our Share Bear. There we go. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, since you are being mom tonight, you have to ooh and ah in appropriate places. You hear me, Dad?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh. Okay.
When I show it to you, you have to say ooh.
How about I like it?
Okay, that works. There we go. The great thing is this mesh likes to stick to each other. So as you pull them up like this, they'll keep each other up. So that's how I get it nice and fluffy like that. Pull that one out. There we go. Okay. This black mesh is actually very nice. Yes, we actually are going to have a snowman kit. I'm working on it now. I actually showed the sign to Casey and Z, so they know what it looks like. Oh, I love red beans. Did you do red beans and rice? Love red beans and rice. There we go. Oh. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. Okay. I'm just getting them kind of spread out against each other like that. I think I got these backwards somewhere. Did I? I feel like I did. Oh. I did. I knew something looked wrong. Alright, let's fix this. This one is flip-flopped. So, we need to fix it. There we go. There we go. The ribbons were correct. It was the mesh that was wrong. So I'm just going to fix that real quick. All right. Let's switch these. problem. It's an easy fix. We'll just flip it. Oh, that's right, because it had a little mini bow. I was like, why doesn't it want to come up? Well, because you have a mini bow and you had it tied under that. It's an easy fix, though. Let's fix this. There we go. Okay. We'll have to fix this ribbon, but we're going to do that in a minute. Okay. Okay, so we need this here. This one is gonna go here. Just ignore me for a second while I get these back in order. Okay. There we go. Now we're rolling. There. Christmas signs, ice blue. We do have ice blue and silver. Is that what you're looking for? We have ice blue and silver. We have red and silver with the round that has like Merry Christmas on it. We do have that. Yep. There we go. Now I feel better. Now it's correct. That was going to make me crazy. I know, isn't she so funny? She doesn't care where she is or what she's doing. She just wants to be close. That's all she cares about. As long as she's in the same room and all that kind of stuff, she is a happy camper. All right. Now we can get back on track. Okay. Yeah, see, you can see the, here's my dog right here. Can you see her? She lays in her little bed right behind my table.
Yeah, but she's looking at you.
Is she?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Cece. Okay. Go. There we go. All right. Whoop. Wants to stick. Let's kind of pull that out. Am I doing this backwards again? Y'all, I am seriously gonna make myself crazy in a minute. Okay, there we go. We are doing gold and silver Christmas. There we go. There we go. Now we can fix this one. There we go. Put that in there. Put this back here. Tie it back. So now y'all can see, even if it gets off, you can fix it. Not a biggie. All right. Yep, you're on and we can see you and it's all good. Are you new to wreath making or are you new to YouTube? Are you new to wreath making? It's addicting, I'll warn you about that. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And look at me, I've been doing it forever. Feel like. It's the only craft that I've done that I've never gotten tired of. I've done a lot of crafts. Both? Oh, okay. Well, welcome. We're really glad that you're here and you found us. We have a lot of fun in here. They'll have complete conversations going on. I have no idea what they're talking about. But I can tell they're having fun. That's all that matters. Right? There we go. How do you know how to place the pipe cleaners? On a wreath base? So if you'll go to my YouTube, it's just Hardworking Mom. Just go in there and put at Hardworking Mom. And yeah, I'll explain the comb tool. And I have a whole section for new wreath beginners. And in there is a video on all the different types of wreath bases. And it will show you where to place your pipe cleaners if you're doing your own wreath base. So, okay. Well, you do have friends when you're here. Even when you're not here. All right. This comb is for measuring out ribbon tails. So so a lot of times what I'll do is I'll cut like 12-inch. So there's markings on here, 10. So this is 10-inch, 11, 12, 13, and the top is 14. And so I can put it where I want it. And so that's 2 pieces at 12. That's 3. You just kind of go around like this. It's just a way to cut your ribbon tails very quickly and to make sure they're all the same size. Yeah. When I started out, I used cardboard. And my problem was, even though I used to put duct tape on my cardboard. And if you see some of my early videos, you'll see me using the little cardboard. But the problem was that even if I kind of doubled it up and really zip tied it, that it would get like bent. And then my tails would come out different sizes and it drove me nuts. And one of my friends actually made something for us. She made the perfect tails. And she did it because she saw me doing it with the cardboard. And then it occurred to me that I could put it all on one tool. So that's what we did. Now I don't have to have like 5. I just have the 1. So that one does 5 sizes. Okay. Here we go. Am I doing? No, it's this one. There we go. I'm glad you're learning a lot. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I think it's pretty. I know. I'm worried about Owl. There we go. And if y'all don't know who to Owl, Z is my moderator on YouTube, and Owl is my moderator on Facebook. And Owl is not feeling well. So that's who we're talking about. Okay, so we just overlap. Press it down. Wait a minute, you have a coronation? What is that? What are y'all talking about? See, I told you they have these great conversations and I have no idea what they're talking about. It cracks me up. Oh, okay, Dad, are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
I have to do what I normally do with Mom.
That's great.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, we'll have to pray for him, definitely. So, Elle has a grandchild who has bacterial pneumonia and RSV.
Okay.
So, y'all say a little prayer. I don't know where I got off to with all my little ribbons. There we go. All right. So now we're going to start on the top. So I just opened all the top rings up. What would, oh yes, Mama Sue would approve. Yeah. That's funny. Ross had RSV. It was terrible. Terrible, terrible thing. If I have any left, I will carry the mesh. We definitely have the gold. The black and gold, we might have a few left. I don't know how many. Not a ton. It's really pretty, isn't it? My little mini bows were cut at 12 inches. Yeah. There you go. See, there's Mom. Do you approve, Mom? Okay. There we go. I'll tell you, the one time I had to go out of the country for work, and my parents came to take care of the boys. They were young, you know, little. I don't know how old were they, Dad? Like, they were like 4 and 5 or 5 and 6 or something like that. Does that sound about right?
Well, I remember.
Yeah. And they got the flu while I was gone.
That's right.
And they got really sick. And here I was in Germany. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Terrible. I worried about it the whole time. It was awful. I was so glad when I got back home. Let's see. Why doesn't my mesh fray? Ah, that's a good question. All right, so there's a couple of things with mesh. All right, so one thing is I tuck this edge under like this, and that's going to keep that from fraying and continuing to fray. The other thing is you have to use a rotary cutter, and you have to have a very sharp edge. So if it doesn't go through your mesh like butter, you need a new blade on it. So hopefully that helps you. But the biggest thing is if you will tuck it under, it's going to prevent it from continuing to fray. And you really want mesh that at least has some of the metallic colors in it. because if it has the metallic colors in it, it is not as likely to fray as some of the other ones. That's what helps. Absolutely. Okay. That was one of the times when the boys were the sickest. That was awful. Awful, awful. All right, so on the top, when we do our ribbons, we're going to spread them out. So you're going to be able to see the entire ribbon, both of them. On the bottom, I don't even bother, because by the time you get all the ruffles and everything on, it's going to squash down anyways. So I don't bother. I just pull them out to the front, and it looks really cute anyways. And then on the top, you get to see it. It would make a nice safe wreath. It would. Yeah, the sign is, I think we have this sign listed, don't we? Do we have the sign listed? I feel like we do. There we go. So I like to do my larger ribbon up and down because there's just more room for it. And then the smaller ribbon side to side because it will shrink more as the mesh comes up and it won't be so bad. So these are cut at 12 inches. They're all cut at 12 inches. I'm not really into the really long ribbon tails, and there's a reason for that. I feel like if I've worked really hard to put all the mesh on and I really like the mesh colors, I want to see them. And if I make my ribbon tails longer than 12 inches, all I'm going to see is ribbon. And I am not going to see the mesh. And that drives me nuts. So 12 inches is my favorite size just because I can see it all. You can list it. I think we did a Cowboys wreath a couple of years ago, or several years ago, I think it's been. We can list it. Whoops. A lot of times we don't list the sign because I made it to go with the kit. And then we usually go back and list the sign at the end. And if we forget, usually someone tells us. So, it's all good. Hey there, I saw you ordered your sign. I think so too. I think it's classy too. There. Okay. These want to go the opposite way. Let's fix that. Okay. If they fight me, it usually wants to go the opposite way. So I'll just put them the way they want to go. No sense in fighting with them. Isn't that right, Belly?
That's me.
She's out. She is out like a log, y'all.
Yes, she's gone.
Thank you. tell you that I am making a kit with one of those signs I just listed. The red and black one. I got this ribbon in, and it just matches that sign so well, I just couldn't help myself. So, okay. There we go. Here we go. Aw, thank you. I think it's the colors. That's why it looks elegant. Is the colors. So, you know, we did that white and gold wreath that we're doing a workshop on. And I listed some of those for y'all. That one also looks very elegant. It's just something about that, about the gold and the contrasting pretty colors that go with it. It's just very, very pretty. There we go. Okay. That one was wanting to fight me. Thank you, Casey. Okay, y'all, the sign is listed. What's y'all's favorite combination with gold? Is it white, black, silver, blue, purple, green? There we go. Okay. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you. Yeah, insurance companies do it because they can raise your rates. Mm-hmm. Silver and gold. Red and gold, yep, that's a good one. Purple and gold, yep, I like that. There we go. It's one of those things where they kind of, you have to really watch those insurance companies because they'll do stuff. Red. I like red and gold too. We had a red and gold mesh last year that was really pretty. I wish they would bring that back out. Lavender and gold. Silver's another one that's really pretty with different colors. I like purple and silver, teal and silver, ice blue and dark blue. Green is not my favorite color, but it's my husband's favorite color. So, we have to throw some green in there. This one is a kit. Yes, it is. Yeah, Mama Sue wants me to bring everyone home. Yeah, she does, doesn't she, Dad?
She sure does.
Yeah. And I tell you, sometimes she'll just put it on her cart and out it goes. She ain't gonna give me a choice. Oh, black and silver. Yeah, that's a good combo too. I will take it to the craft fair. Yep, yes I will. Because it'll look really pretty in the lights at night. Yep. My mom loves gold and white. So we have a tree downstairs and it is mostly gold and white. Now we do have the kids' little, you know, special ornaments and stuff on it. But it is gold and white. Because that is what she likes. There we go. If your ribbon wants to do this, where it just kind of twist it a little bit and then it'll stop. Okay. Sometimes when you put it up at the top, it just wants to kind of twist and you just have to pull it, break it, same kind of thing. Purple. You know I love purple. Purple's my jam. It would look good with fairy lights. So the show that we do every year, it's a junior league show, and so they have like a ladies' night. They have a night where they all dress in formal wear, and they turn the lights down so everybody has lights in their booths. And so wreaths like this just look so pretty like that. I do have Mardi Gras signs. I sure do. You know I do. Okay. I have loved purple since I was a little girl. It's just something about purple I just thought was elegant and friendly, and I don't know, I just really like it. Well, so far the purple and silver sign is winning, so we may be doing that tomorrow. And I have a couple new kits to list. I love purple and teal as well. It is, right? It is pretty. Hey, Cece's been to the show with me. She can tell you what it's like. We had the most fun just watching people and what they wore and how they were running back and forth, and it was funny. We had a really good time. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's exhausting. But it's also a lot of fun to watch them, and they do some nice things. So they have food for the vendors upstairs. They'll come and watch your booth if you have to go to the bathroom. So it's very nice. It's a nice show. Yeah. We had fun together. Okay, here we go. Oh, I was going to tell y'all we added Afterpay to the website. So now we have Sezzle and Afterpay. It's one of those ones where you can pay in payments, you don't pay interest. There we go. Oh, it's so pretty. I love Sizzle too. Yeah, so now we have both. So if you like one or the other better, you can do that one. My website is just shop hardworkingmom.com. So if you don't know what those are, they are where you can pay equal payments over a period of time, no interest charged. And they're real easy to sign up for. We need easy and no interest these days, don't we? There we go. Okay. Ooh, 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 is this pretty? Okay. There we go. It was wanting to fight me, but we're not having that. There we go. Oh, how pretty is that? Look how thick that is. Y'all see?
It's gorgeous.
Look how thick that is.
That is nice. That'll stand out.
Yep. Isn't that pretty? There you go. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I love it against all that gold. Yes, this is a Deco Mesh Ruffle Tool. Oh, I was going to say I got ink on it, but I didn't. It was just a little mesh piece. They are on my website. They're $10. Yep, it's just shop hardworkingmom.com. Take that out. Alright, so I'm not going to put a bow on this, but we will make a bow. But we're going to plop this on. Let's do side to side. So I'm just going to use my metal hole punch, pop a little hole in it on this side, one on this side. There we go. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I like it too. 20 inch with 2 rolls. That is correct. So the reason it looks so nice and full is because I stacked the mesh on top of each other and I alternated colors. So then you still get that deep richness of the 2 colors, but you get that effect of the 2 together. So what this does is there is no way you're going to see the frame through this kind of method. It does look like something you would take to a black tie, which is good because they'll have a black tie event. So I'll make sure I have all the silver and golds out there. These are the ones, so the ones like this and the ones that I do on the evergreens, those usually go first. Although one year I did a gold and a rose gold, and my mom loved it so much that I made the price of it so ridiculous that nobody would buy it so I could take it home to Mom. She was very happy. It's still hanging in her room. Isn't it, Dad? Alright, so I'm just going to take my weaving needle and then I can just punch down right through the mesh. It's not going to hurt the mesh. Mesh already has holes in it. And this makes putting your sign on take seconds instead of minutes. I use a 22 by 22 by 6 box to ship. So really and truly, even though this is a 24-inch wreath, you want to ship it in a smaller box because it's going to nest it in there nicely and nothing's going to get shifted around. Something I've learned over time, don't send them in the boxes that you waste space because it just costs you more and what did I do it? There it is. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's pretty, isn't it? Those colors are just amazing. They're such a vibrant contrast against each other. All right. Yeah, it springs back to shape very easily. The only thing that you don't want to do with the Deco Mesh wreaths is to stack them on top of each other. So if you stack them on top of each other, they are not going to spring back well. So don't do that. Hang them if you can. And I will tell you what you do is just take a hanger, preferably one that is, you know, that you can twist and turn, and you put it up to the back, turn it sideways, put a little plastic bag across it, and hang it in your closet, and then you can go like this. Oh, wonderful. There it is. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? Look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that.
It's going to stand up lovely.
Yeah.
That is so nice.
That's pretty. All right, let's make a bow. Gotta make our bow. So y'all, when I go to, I do have a kit for this. Yes, I do. When I go to my craft fair, so that wreath really, it doesn't really need a bow, right? It's big, it's pretty, you don't want to cover the sign, but you make a bow to match it, and then, you know, what they're going to see is I can put that bow on my tree, I can put that bow on my mailbox, I can put that bow on my stairway. And so you'll have a nice little bow to go with it. I had about this much left of this mesh. So we're going to put this in the back. Get the little tape off. Okay. Thank you. Or all of your, yeah. My closets aren't full of wreaths, but my garage is. Alright, so we're just going to fold it together like this. Place it down. This is going to give it just a little bit of shine in the back. Okay, let's start with this ribbon. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to take this and I am going to cut it at an angle going towards that edge. It did say Merry Christmas. You want to see it? There we go. See? Merry Christmas. Did y'all see? Wait, right there. I have to look at the camera to see what they can see because, you know. Alright. So, let's do about an 8-inch tail. There we go. Okay, 6-inch loop. It's funny because when you get it really up close, it almost looks a little silver, but it's not. It's gold. Okay. Another 6. Another 6. You can kind of tell I have these measured out exactly. Can you tell I have these kits like measured out to the last little T? I do. Alright. So we did 2 loops, now we're going to do 1. Okay. So all I'm doing is going out. You can use your finger and kind of hold it there so you can see where it's hovering. Then go sideways. Twist. I'm twisting on one side. I'm just holding it down here and I'm twisting with this hand. Yeah, I did. I used to have them all across my walls. So if you look, see how I just hover over where that 6 is? Now on this last one, you don't need to do anything. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to put this one in, but I'm going to go a little bit smaller. Yep. Well, just hold tight because I'm changing my hair. I can't stand it anymore. Alright, so 8-inch tail. This time we're going to do a 5-inch loop so I can kind of see. See, it has markings on the sides. You see the markings on the sides? So that's what I'm doing, is I'm kind of eyeballing where that mark is so I can see. Alright, so let me kind of show you. Okay, so I'll go over to the 5. I'm placing this down. Now on this side, all I'm going to do is hold it. And on this side, I'm going to twist it. So see, this side holds it tight, holds it steady. This side twists it. Okay. I must have cut one of my tails long. I mean, there we go. It's not gonna matter. Alrighty. Then, same thing with this one. Alright, 5-inch. 5-inch. That out. Alright, now I just want to come back and do. The sign is 10 inches, but you can get it in 10 or 8, 10, or 12. There we go. Just do a little. Alright, so to do this little bow in the middle, all we do is on one side. And then the loop's on one side, the tail's on the other side. Okay. Here's my zip tie. Alright, so just run it under one side, including the mesh. It might contribute to your migraines, your job. Mine did. Mine was all the stress. Gracious, the stress. Alright, so since I'm going to have this separate, what I'll do is I'll put antique wire on it. It's a little bit sturdier than a pipe cleaner because they can put it on a lantern, they can put it on a tree, they can put it on the mailbox, or they can put it on their stairway. So you see how it's thicker and it has like a twine around it. So can y'all see? There you go. Alright. So now I'm going to hold one side and move this around, because if I don't, that ribbon's going to move with it. Then I'm just going to kind of move it over, make sure I get it in the groove that the bow maker made. See how that little piece will be in the middle? Then we just run this through the back. And so what happens is this mesh here is going to make it so that this bow will sit very nicely wherever they put it. Okay. I cut 18 at 12 inches, so 9 of each color. There are 2 ribbons, and so I cut, or there's 4 ribbons, I mean, and I cut 9 of each. I have to look and see if the rotary cutters have come in yet. But yes, we do. Alright, so now we're going to do our little break the bow. There we go. There we go. You want to start from the bottom, work your way to the top. And remember what I said the other day, if you're new at doing bows, don't go back and forth. Do one side, then do the other. And then it'll cut down a lot on confusion. There we go. All right, there's our bow. See, and then you can have, right, so I'll have the wreath and I'll have the bow next to it. So then you can see they match. All right, so for the tails, you can either just pull them, let them do their little droop over, or you can curl them. I think I'm just going to let them kind of curl in on themselves like this. There we go, like that. Awesome! All right, there we go. See, now they have plenty of wire. How do I get the mesh from fraying? Okay, so what I do, one, for the mesh, you must have a rotary cutter and it needs to be very sharp. If you're cutting the mesh and it doesn't feel like it's going through butter, you need a new blade. First rule. The second is you take your mesh and you curl the edge under. You don't have to do a whole lot, just at least like ½ an inch. And that's going to keep it from continuing to fray. So that makes a big difference. I used, so instead of pipe cleaner, I used, this is either called rustic wire or antique wire. So it's really thick. It's like 18 gauge and it has a little bit of like some kind of twine or something around it, and it's really thick. Y'all see how thick that is? Thank you. Awesome. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed it. So tomorrow, don't forget to let me know which sign you like the most, and then we will we'll make that. I personally am kind of hoping that we go for the purple and silver just because I want to play with that combo. I don't know what ribbons I'm going to use because I'll have to get creative, but that's half the fun, right? Half the fun is just figuring out how to make it work, right? Yeah, the ribbons are pre-cut, except for this one comes in a full roll. Well, let me rephrase that. They come cut in 5 yards, except for this one, you get the whole 10 yards. But we have not cut them into the 12-inch pieces. I promise it does get easier as you do the bows. But I've done so many by now that, oh my gosh, the kit's sold out already? That was fast. All right, well, I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same time. Tomorrow is Designing Gals Thursday. All right, y'all have a great night.